So there you go. Actually, we're going to eat in style because we're having the Smoke and Olive Deli is catering the event tonight, plus the Temple Bakers, and you know who you are, and you're my favorites, are also contributing to tonight's meal. So hopefully everybody will enjoy, and we're going to enjoy it in style as soon as I shut up and get to the program. But you know how Lynn likes to extend deadlines. So if you guys are smiling, I think I might still be able to submit a photo. I think I got a winner. Okay. First of all, I want to, again, thank everyone that submitted photos. You really made this a special night, and thank you. We've got some very impressive, talented people amongst us. So let's hear it one more time for the photographers. Listed in the program are the judges. One couldn't be here because she got surprised. It's a surprise birthday party for her tonight. And one other one couldn't come. So it was Danny Fuller from Fuller's Art House and Gary Bendig from Cohn's Photo. But Ellen Leffler-Kalinowski is here. She was our head judge. She's put a lot of time in. So again, thank you, Ellen, for all your efforts. Also in the program are the sponsors, and again, their generosity made this a no-charge event for our community, so thank you very much to the sponsors that are here. Finally, also in the program are a list of a lot of people that were very instrumental in pulling this together. Could not have done this endeavor without their efforts. Please take a look at their names. I want to give a special thanks to Lynn. As usual, she was present, professional, followed through, and it was a pleasure getting back together and working with her on another project. So if you're around here, Lynn, thank you. She was wonderful. First, Rabbi Delson is going to lead us in opening prayer, and then we're going to be treated to a special musical rendition that I had no idea was coming. And then I look forward to introducing Ellen, who's going to give us a little presentation. So I will get out of the rabbi's way.
Good evening, good afternoon. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Blessed are you, source of all creation, who has given us eyes to see the world and hands to capture its wonder. We gather today as a community united in a shared calling, the pursuit of light and the pursuit of story. In our tradition, every person is made B'Tselem Elohim, in the image of God. And so every photograph in some way is an act of reverence, to point a lens at the world and say, this moment is worth preserving. May our time here be filled with curiosity and kindness, curiosity to notice what others pass by, and kindness toward every subject we frame. May we find the extraordinary hidden in the ordinary, as we do in a stranger's face and in the still, small voice of God. And may this community be a source of chizuk, of strength and encouragement to one another. May we learn from one another and challenge each other and celebrate each other's vision. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Blessed be the one who has kept us alive, sustained us, and brought us to this moment. Amen.
Is it song time?
Song time.
Kyle, do we have our song lyrics? So, Barry pointed out just a few weeks ago that, of course, we couldn't have this event, Beauty and the Feast, without featuring the song in some way. We've been hearing this name, Beauty and the Feast, for all these months. Clearly, we know where his inspiration came from. So I thought we could do better than hearing the song, and I contacted parody writer extraordinaire Jeff Levin, who, of course, came through with an adorable parody that we're all going to sing together. Are the words up there? But first, we need that trademark intro. Do 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 do. Welcome one and all. A first for TSE. Feed our mouths and eyes before tonight's goodbyes. Beauty and the Feast. Photographs arranged. Talent that's unleashed. Congregants have shared. No expense was spared for our temple's feast. No two works the same, maybe a surprise. Never as before, never really sure, till they give the prize. Welcome one and all. A first for TSE, feed our mouths and eyes before tonight's goodbyes. Beauty and the Feast. Feed our mouths and eyes before tonight's goodbyes. Beauty and the Feast.
Smart move, no solo. Before we announce the contest winners, first I have the great pleasure of introducing and again thanking Ellen Leffler-Kalinowski for all the help she's given us. Ellen is a native Toledoan. She received her BFA in graphic design from the University of Dayton, studied abroad, worked as an art director and photographer at Riverside Hospital and the ad agency Stevenson & Taylor, and she is a member of the Athena Art Society. She founded Windows to the World Photography, which hopefully you all saw her work out in the hallway. She specializes in fine art, senior and family portraits, events, and lifestyle photography. Her works in both photography and watercolors have been exhibited in galleries and regional shows and won awards such as Crosby Festival of the Arts, UT Art on the Mall, in Charlevoix, Harbor Springs, etc. Ellen's fine art pieces hang in corporate and in private collections. She was the Artist of Residence in 2023 at Owens Community College. On top of all that, since 2007, she's been teaching photography at her alma mater and her daughter's alma mater, St. Ursula Academy. Not only are Ellen's works on sale here tonight, but she's graciously donating a significant portion of every sale, 35%, to the temple. So please have a good look and purchase some of the pieces and visit her website to consider using her for future events. So now, please welcome Ellen Leffler-Kalinowski for her presentation, Beauty and the Artist's Eye.
Thanks, Barry. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Beauty and the Feast. Can you all hear me well enough? Okay, great, thank you. Tonight we share a feast for our taste buds and a feast for our eyes. My name is Ellen Leffler-Kalinowski, as Barry said, and I am very honored to speak to you tonight and to judge this impressive photography competition. First, thanks again to Lynn and her staff for hosting this beautiful event. It is great to see so many people here and so many submissions. Beautiful, beautiful work out there. Thank you to all of you who submitted. A special thanks go to Barry, who had this idea many years ago, I believe. It's been percolating in his brain for quite some while. And I do believe you're a Shutterbug yourself. So, hence the photography contest. He thought that this would be an ideal time with cell phone photographs and cameras so readily available to people to bring adults and youth together and celebrate the Jewish community with art and food. So Beauty and the Feast was born. Thank you, Barry. Thank you also to the other judges who unfortunately were not able to be here, but they put in a lot of time on our judging process. Danny Fuller and Gary Bendig. Both are very involved in bringing the arts to our community. Danny owns the Fuller Art House Gallery in downtown Sylvania. I'm sure some of you are familiar with it. And she also spearheads the Redbird Art Community. Gary Bendig is co-owner of Cone Camera and the Print Refinery in Perrysburg. That is a professional photo lab and store for all of your photographic needs. Cone also printed all the entry prints that you saw out in the hallway. I hope you got a chance to look at them. If not, please take a look because you're going to see some of them on the screen, and they look different on a screen than they do when they're printed, so make sure you see them both ways. The judging process was exciting. We had excellent discussions, give and take, and lots of insights. Congratulations to all who participated. I've always known that I would be an artist. Drawing and painting were always part of my life, but I have been in love with photography ever since I got my first little point-and-shoot camera at about age 10 or 12. Some of you have probably used those little point-and-shoots, right? Remember those, the film ones? Okay, well now they're digital, and this is a fun fact, all of my students are using them again. They're now digital, but they're point and shoots, and that's like a very fun trend that they're enjoying. Everything comes around again, doesn't it? Yep. Ever since high school and college, the camera has always been my constant companion. I can't go anywhere without it, although now I have the cell phone, so I can never miss a shot, even if I don't have my good camera with me. I was even lucky enough to have a friend build a darkroom in my basement when I was in high school, so I got to learn how to do that even before going to college, which was fun. And actually, we had a darkroom in our high school, too, which was great. Being a graphic designer, photographer, and painter, my artist's eye has been developing for most of my life. But even if art is a new passion for you, excuse me, you can start anytime to see the world around you in a different way, developing your artist's eyes. I know many of you have already developed them because I see beautiful work out there. As for art, photography is an art as much as painting or sculpture or printmaking. Through the years, however, photography has not always been given as much respect as some of the other fine arts, which some of you are probably aware of. Some people think that anyone can point a camera and take a photo of a beautiful scene. And there is a kernel of truth to that. With cell phones and automatic settings on digital cameras today, you can get a very, very nice snapshot and postcard image that way. But so much more goes into a good photograph than just pointing the camera. Analyzing light, learning compositional guidelines, and adding your own personal perspective is crucial, whether you're using a cell phone or a $3,000 DSLR. So do continue to photograph those beautiful vistas in exotic places. They are stunning. But in the meantime, we are living our daily life here at home. Most of our time is spent doing everyday things: work, home, spending time with our family and friends, going to a coffee shop, walking in the park. You may think that there is nothing exciting to photograph in these scenarios, but an artist can find beauty everywhere, anywhere that they are. Artists look at the world differently. The way light hits a figure, colors, textures, shadows, so much more. How can we learn to see the world in a different way? To begin to see as an artist, we need to shift our vision from looking to really seeing. First, savor the moment. I find slowing down in my busy life allows me to see more clearly. Of course, when you're on vacation and in a beautiful location, the pace is slower and it's easier to see the beauty around you. But try this in your everyday life. Pick a familiar spot, your home, work, wherever, put down your cell phone and just soak up your surroundings for several minutes. Just observe before you take a single picture. When you slow down, you begin to notice details that were always there. Subtle textures, reflections, patterns, small interactions between people and their environment, beauty in the ordinary. Notice the way the morning light hits the edge of your coffee cup, the rhythm of shadows cast by a staircase, the expression on a mother's face as she reads to her child. Often these quiet moments are only noticed when you slow down and observe. Find emotion in the ordinary. The everyday world is full of quiet human moments if you're paying attention, and emotion makes an image resonate. Find your inspiration. What inspires you? My inspiration comes from architectural details, crumbly old buildings, textures, waterfront scenes, and always, always, always the quality of light. Because light is the language of photography. The word photography actually means painting with light, and it shapes everything. The same scene can feel harsh or soft, dramatic or peaceful, depending entirely on how the light interacts with it. Start noticing where light comes from. Is it direct or diffused? Is it a cloudy day or a sunny day? Warm or cool? Is it creating strong, harsh shadows or gentle transitions? The time of day also greatly changes the quality of light. Morning light can be soft and dreamlike. Late afternoon, warm and contrasty. Look around you. You can see some of the light coming in through the skylights, and it throws shadows. There's light everywhere to be seen and to be appreciated. But you don't need a perfect golden hour sunset to capture something beautiful. A beam of light through a window, a reflection on wet pavement, a backlit glow caressing your subject. These are all opportunities. When you train your eye to recognize light, the world starts to feel full of photographic potential. Next, find your unique point of view or perspective. Right now, POV is a buzzword on social media. Some of you may have seen it or used it yourself. It means point of view, and it's the position from which something is observed. Most people photograph the world from their eye level. They put the camera up there and they take a picture at their eye level. But simply changing your angle or point of view can completely transform a scene. Crouch down low, lie down on the ground and shoot up through the tree branches. Shoot from above in a bird's eye view looking down. That's my personal favorite because I am very, very short and I am never up above anything, so I really like that option. Step closer, move farther away, tilt your camera, tilt the frame. Look through objects instead of just at them. Creating a unique point of view will set your image apart from all those people shooting at their eye level. Focus on simplicity. Often the strongest images are very simple. A single subject, a close-up detail. Use your negative space. In a busy scene, the viewer can be unsure of what your subject is, so lead them to your subject. Simplicity can create intimacy, especially in a close-up. Dewdrops on a flower petal. A close-up of two people holding hands, but show only the hands. Sometimes less is more. Every day we are inundated with thousands of visual images. To set yours apart, it needs to have a unique perspective. A wow factor, even humor. Tell your story. Each of us incorporates our history, emotions, and life perspectives when we create a photograph. Sharing the story is personal and compelling. What catches your attention? What you find beautiful? What you choose to frame? This is your voice as an artist. The more you practice noticing and capturing everyday beauty, the stronger that voice becomes. These are just a few guidelines that can create a strong photograph, and there are many more. Once you master these ideas, remember that artistic rules are meant to be broken. Try new approaches, compositions, and arrangements. Most great artists were rule breakers, so go ahead and break those rules. As artists, we don't just take pictures, we create images. Images can influence, inspire, affect people. Images that bring the viewer into our own personal world and tell our story. Photography is one of the most important forms of communication. An image can move us to laugh, cry, smile, feel anger, take action. Perhaps because it feels more realistic than some of the other arts, it is entirely relatable. And as humans, we want and need to connect emotionally. One way to do that is by sharing our art with family, friends, even strangers. Most of our digital images never see the light of day. They sit on our camera memory card, on our cell phones, or on our computer. So share them. Putting them on social media is great, but printing them out and hanging them on your wall where you can enjoy them every day, or sharing a special photo, framing it and giving it to someone in your life means so much more. Every one of you is an artist when you pick up your camera. Find the beauty in your everyday life surrounding you. Think about what you are seeing when you look through that viewfinder. Light and texture, shadows and perspective, patterns and emotions. How will you compose and interpret your visions and tell your story? Keep learning, growing, seeing, and capturing those little moments. Keep developing your artist's eye. We are never finished, and neither is our photographic journey, so enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ellen. And she's not quite accurate because she is going to be shooting down instead of looking up. In a little while, she's going to take a group photo of all of us up on a 15-foot ladder. So you'll be above us all. But that's coming soon. Before we do the awards, a couple of notes. I know there were a couple of comments that some people were, the rules said we were only going to allow one photo to be submitted per category, and that's true. And we only, in judging, allowed that to happen. But if there were multiple photos from people, we did try to print them out and put them out here so everybody could enjoy those. So that's number one. Number two, I'm hearing that a few photos didn't get printed for some reason, and so if you submitted and you didn't see it out there, I apologize. I can't quite explain it, but it happened. So again, I'm sorry if any of you submitted and did not see your photo out there. What you did see out there was a lot of talent, amateur talent for now, maybe not amateur at some point. The submissions were judged, as I said, by 3 individuals. Ellen explained who they were. They were all talented in their own right, and they know art. And they spent, again, a lot of time seriously considering everything that went into this judging. And there was certain criteria that they used to judge. And that would have been creativity, originality, quality, artistic merit, and relevance to the category theme. There were 4 category themes. First of all, there was a youth and an adult category, but the 4 themes were celebrating Judaism, nature, that's funny, and human emotion, human spirit. As per the rules, if an entrant has been adjudged to be a winner of more than one theme category, they're only eligible for one monetary prize. because we would have run out of money and not been able to turn the lights on. So that's the only other caveat. The other, I guess the one last thing was the photos that were part of the judging had to be taken by the person that was submitting it. So some of you submitted photos of life events, and that was great, and we were really fortunate to be able to experience those. But if you didn't actually take it, then those were not part of the judging. So let's get to the awards, and what I was going to do is Jody Hess is the temple president, and I was going to have her assist me with the awards if she's here, and she is. The big reveal. That's why I brought you. All right. Who's the vice president?
Andrew, get up here. Okay, we're good.
Okay. And I think that Kyle is going to be showing the photos as we bring you up here to get your award. The winning photos will be shown. First place in the Adult Celebrating Judaism category goes to Stacy Rapino, Third Night. Pardon me? Yes. If you want to stay up here, that'd be great, because that'd be fine. Second place goes to Rochelle Barczyk, Holiday Table Setting. Again, we're in the Celebrating Judaism category. Okay. There you go. Thank you. And third place, Celebrating Judaism adult category, goes to Russ Shaban for March of the Living. Okay, congratulations. Now we'll move to the human spirit. First place, with no caption, Richard Fortner. Sure. Hey, you're award winners. You can do whatever you want. Richard, don't leave without that. Or I will. Second place goes to Crystal Helfman for the photo captioned "Looking Out." Is Crystal here? No? Okay. And third, or honorable mention under the human spirit, is Stacy Rapino. Aw. First place, adult nature, goes to Paul Cosman for Wildwood Park. Wait, Paul, don't go away. It's important. And the second place, nature adult, goes to Stacy Rapino for Hummingbird. No, she already got. And honorable mention Nature Adult goes to Crystal Helfman for Lighthouse. In the That's Funny category, first place goes to Julie Kelnez, Bison in Car. I don't know, Julie told me she wasn't going to win anything tonight, so I don't know.
Dinner.
Second place, That's Funny, goes to Steve Kramer, Mad Mad World. And if you didn't have the opportunity, read the caption out when you go back out. It's a great story about the photo. And honorable mention for That's Funny goes to who else? Stacy Rapino. Now moving to the youth division, the Celebrating Judaism first place goes to Amelia Hackney for Menorah. Amelia? Okay. And second place goes to Amelia Wiseman for Lo on Gelt. She is here, great. Amelia? Now we're going to the youth nature category, and the first place goes to Elijah Rower Smith for Rainbow Falls.
I didn't think so.
Second place goes to Gabrielle Rower Smith for Gaze into Crater Lake.
Better make it home.
All right. And third place, Nature Youth, goes to Amelia Hackney, honorable mention, I should say, for Farmland. Human Spirit Youth, first place goes to Amelia Hackney for Waves. Second place goes to Gabrielle Rower Smith for Jumping for Joy. Yep. Who was in that Jumping for Joy photo? I know. And third place goes to Elijah Rower Smith, honorable mention for Vine of Light. That's Funny category, first place, worst birthday ever. I loved that photo. Amelia Hackney. Second place, Amelia Weissman. I know she's here.
Yep.
And third place, Gabrielle Rower Smith for Playground. And lastly, after all the judging was done, we went to Best of Show, which was taking all the photographs and coming up with the ultimate winner. And that goes to Richard Fortner.
Nice. Show everybody how beautiful this is.
Congratulations. Let's hear it one last time for all the photographers. We're going to proceed like this. Ellen is going to give us some instructions. We're going to have to move into the center sections for the group photo, and Ellen can give us a little more instruction as far as how to position everything. Then we're going to, Cantor Jen is going to do the blessing over the food and wine. She used to be known as Cantor Jen.
What am I now?
Now, the photographer's mom. And then we're going to have, we're going to adjourn and have a meal. There'll be entertainment by Chris Knopp. I think you heard him playing on our way in. And there's a cash bar with the signature cocktail called Picture Perfect. And again, please have a look at Ellen's work out in the lobby. And hopefully many of you will purchase that work. And again, 35% has been donated to the temple. So again, thank you, Ellen. So, you know, I'm going to leave you with one last quote that I just happened to come across by Vincent van Gogh. And he said, "I feel that there is nothing more truly artistic than to love people." So when we leave here to go eat, let's all be artists, okay? All right.
So if we could have everyone move to these two center sections and as close to the altar as possible. Get nice and cozy, but do position yourself so your head is not directly behind someone else's head. And if anyone's willing to sit on the ground in that center area, I would really love that. We have way too many people on this side in the back. We need to fill this area over here up in the front. So if the last 3 or 4 rows over there could come over here. Come all the way up to the front, please. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. There's some more seats right here in the front and on the edge. I'd really like to have no one in those last 2 or 3 rows. And if you're willing to sit on the ground, there's room in the center. Athlete is right. That's just a test. Just a test. So if you're sitting, if your head is directly behind someone else, try to position your head in between the two people in front of you so that you're not hidden. Lynn, there's a spot for you right up here. No, you should be right up here.
Disabled in this one.
I have to help her.
What? I'm going to take several pictures, okay? So just keep smiling. We've got a little glare coming in from that light. All right, everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. Just keep smiling. Just like Nemo. Okay, let me check that. I think we got it. I think so. Just a sec. I'm going to take a couple more. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then one without the flash. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3. One more.
Oh, okay.
I lied. One more. Okay. Do you want a silly shot? Yeah. All right. Be silly. Okay, thank you. So Barry,
Let's all give a big thank you to Barry Nistel for this amazing event. Don't go anywhere. You can't eat
Before
until
you run away, all the award winners, hold on 1 second, all the award winners, please come up Ellen's going to take a shot. Sorry about that.
We'll join together in the Motzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avo.
If you won an award, please come up. We're going to take a shot of all the winners. See, I don't know how you were able to. All right. And I'm also going to have all